Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast of the Show 18 Franchise Mode here on the Viper TV as we are set to start Game 1 of a quick 2-game interleague matchup against the Atlanta Braves here. And this is Game 1 of that series, and this is Game 34 of our 162 season. So as always, like we always do on the Viper TV here, I'll show you guys the standings here at how we're doing in the franchise mode. Right now we are in third place and we have lost 4 in a row. We got swept in the last series, so we got a rebound here. And as for the Atlanta Braves, they are in last place in their division, but they are in pretty good stride still. They're only 2.5 out of first in their division, so the National League East is pretty tight at the moment. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and get the lineup set up here and we'll get this game rolling here. Okay, our starting lineups are set up here as I'm trying to get it up here for you. And you guys know the drill. I'll let the commentary do the commentary. I will jump on at the end, give you my post-game thoughts and highlights. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and please subscribe for more videos. And here we go, everybody.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Jacob Faria is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Weak chopper up the line. Duffy is up with it, and that's the second out.
Batting third, center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box, Ryan Schimpf, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 0-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Malik Smith the next to hit. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. The 1-0 home. Looped out towards short. And that's the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Digging in, Joey Wendell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Logan Morrison.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Logan Morrison. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 5 for 13. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Teheran has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's another 1-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Adams on the move. And that retires the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Grounded to short. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Denard Span. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Echeverria now, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Malik Smith waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on big. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Striding in once again, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Second and third here, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 3 and the Braves nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Johan Camargo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and still looking for that first RBI as well. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Markakis has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Joey Wendell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up around the face. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here now the 2-2. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adams on the move. One away.
Now batting. Right
So with one
fielder,
gone now, let's take a look at the Rays' upcoming
Gomez.
schedule for the week to follow, as we'll be here bringing you every game, every step of the way. Here's Carlos Gomez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Span.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's the Rays 5 and the Braves nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now the pitch. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tapped down the line. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting. Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Ryan Schimpf.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ryan Schimpf, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. you have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Smith. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Lane Adams. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So digging in now, Charlie Culberson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And both the runners are in to score on a clutch at bat that time as we are tied at 5.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Culberson at second with 2 down. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Here's Echeverria now.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson picks it up.
To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Sucre.
Striding in, Jesus Sucre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Malik Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis on the run, and Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
And he lays off for ball 1. Smith tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hard on the ground towards short.
Swanson brings it in.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. This remains a 5-all ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 50, Austin Rowan.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Gomez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Schimpf is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 7, the Rays 5. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Wendell.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Adams is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Bautista. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Logan Morrison.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Logan Morrison, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Here's Carlos Gomez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat.
4-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams moves over, 2 gone. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Up around the face.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this is going to be off the wall now for Markakis out there. 2 runs have scored. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the 3rd. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 7-7. Ready for another chance? Lane Adams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Matt Andriese takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
One and one. Andriese stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Echeverria. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, 3rd baseman, Johan Camargo.
Striding in once again, Johan Camargo. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Charlie Culberson.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Smith.
2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. From the stretch, belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Camargo is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to third. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. This remains a 7-all tie.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 36, Aaron Blair.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Catcher, Jesus Sucre.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Sucre. It was a walk in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The left fielder, number 00.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joey Wendell waits on deck. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Wendell. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. A cold strike on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Adams is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Still tied 7-7. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Popped up. Duffy is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Schiff.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Ryan Schiff. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. Singled home run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull a foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Wendell ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. This remains a 7-all tie. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison over 3 with an RBI in this one.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Echeverria now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. First pitch on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. In his career, Duffy has a .280 batting average. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. Still tied 7-7. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
46, Jose Alvarado.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Standing in, Charlie Culberson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. Albies at third. Culberson at second with 2 gone.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Grounded to first. Morrison's there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. This remains a 7-all tie. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Malik Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Camargo comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Bautista. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Two and one. Liner toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Swanson onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. Still tied 7-7. There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at 3rd, down the line. It's a fair ball. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ryan Schimpf. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. And the runner's coming home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. So a gutsy call there. That takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game. But the go-ahead run comes in to score. Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Wendell. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 8 and the Rays 7. Sam Freeman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Sam Freeman.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck is Jason Worth. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gomez on at first, nobody out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, To give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Wilson Ramos will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Wilson Ramos.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
C.J. Cron will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Ball 1. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Aaron Blair gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Sam Freeman closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Well, that'll pretty much wrap up our video here tonight of the Show 18 franchise mode. Game 1 against the Braves, my post-game thoughts and highlights here. I don't know where to really start. You know, we got out to a nice, comfortable lead early, got 5 runs early, and I don't know what happened to Faria, but he gave up, I think it was, what,
Again, we remind you for your
5 runs pretty much, tied up the game, and that was our biggest blow. And the defense was shaky, and our hitting could have been just a little bit better, but I gotta hand it to us. We stayed in the game, and we almost came right back and loaded the bases and just couldn't get the runs home. And oh, that hit by Cron there at the end, I was hoping just needed just a little more air on that ball, and that that would have been a grand slam, and that could have been a different outcome. So, unfortunate for us, this is our 5th straight loss. So, like I said, I don't know what really to say. You know, good effort, just didn't get the result that we wanted. So, we'll get them in game 2, and or hopefully get them in game 2 as we try to split the series, or end the series in a split, and then go on the road and hopefully rebound. So either way, I'm gonna let these highlights finish up, and we'll include this video here. I just want to say this: what is unfortunate for us is we got people on base, and we just left way too many runners on base, and that is another thing too. So either way, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If it was or wasn't the outcome, I hope this game was very entertaining for everybody here, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys for game 2.